Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. As an American, I don't like this, but I said it would happen. Why? Because the second club forms against the Plantation, led by the master United States. And the second club is formed out of Russia, China. India is going to play left and right, but eventually will look for its own interest, which I think is going to be on this side, not on the Plantation side, and many others based on BRICS, Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and others. Now, what happened here? I said it before, and I will say it again. When India and China will solve their territorial disputes, military BS at the border, there will be a big problem in Washington, D.C. Because if they do that, that means they would go with Russia as well. And that's half of the world population almost. You know, give and take with some other, I'm talking about BRICS and all the other club. We'll get it. I mean, it's about $3 billion, I was about to say. 3 billion people, just two countries. Take Russia, 145, and other countries on this planet. They're going to go that way. I don't know, and it's not only about the population, it's also about its resources. So what's going on here? This is what's going on, my friends. Finally, China's top diplomat urges stable ties with India as military tensions simmer. Per Reuters, this is from Friday. So here you have Jai Shankar, and I think that's Wang Wei, right there. I have to tell you that I like this one from 0 to 10. I like him 11. Not that way. I like his courage, intelligence, courage and intelligence, basically, and knowledge, and Wang Wei as well. I think that's what he is. But Wang Wei. So Beijing, right? Jai Shankar. China's top diplomat, Wang Yi, told the Indian foreign minister that bilateral ties need to be stabilized as the two Asian neighbors search for ways to ease simmering military tensions along their vast borders. This is Jai Shankar. On the sidelines of the ASEAN meeting in the Indonesian capital of Jakarta, Wang told Indian External Affairs Minister Subrahmanyam Jai Shankar that mutual support between the two nations is needed instead of suspicion, according to a readout from the Chinese Foreign Ministry. Yes, because these guys know what's next for them, and after that, India has to pick a side. And if these guys are no more, and the Russians are no more, then India is going to be an easy pick. India and China share a 3,800 kilometer, 2,360 mile frontier, much of it poorly marked, and fought a brief but bloody war over it in 1962. Since the 1990s, ties have improved after a series of border agreements, and China is now India's second largest trading partner. A setback in 2020, however, when 20 Indian soldiers and 4 Chinese soldiers were killed in hand-to-hand fighting during a border clash, spurred both militaries to fortify positions and deploy large numbers of troops and equipment. Several rounds of military and diplomatic talks have helped to ease tensions between the two armies. But New Delhi has described the situation on the border as fragile and dangerous. China and India need to work in the same direction to find a solution to border issues acceptable to both sides, Wang told Jai Shankar during their meeting on Friday, and I'm quoting, "The two sides should support each other and accomplish things together, rather than wear each other down or suspect each other," Wang said. Well, it sounds good, but hey, trust is built by, consistency. India and China should not let specific issues define their overall relationship, he said. Correct. The two sides agreed to hold the next round of military command-level talks on border issues at an early date, the Chinese Foreign Ministry said. Since 2020, the New Delhi has also ramped up scrutiny of Chinese businesses, banning more than 300 Chinese apps, including TikTok. It has also intensified scrutiny of investments by Chinese firms. On India's recent restrictions against Chinese companies, Wang urged a fair, transparent, and non-discriminatory business environment for Chinese companies. Well, that doesn't sound appealing to us, because if those guys get together, what are we going to do with Pakistan? Remember, Pakistan, however you want to turn it, I'm not here to insult anybody, they're not considered a democracy, kind of. They are, but the military over there is still strong. You may argue the same thing as India. Well, India is still considered the biggest, the most populous country with a democracy, which it is. But Pakistan, remember, was financed militarily by the Western democracies when it had a dictatorship, military dictatorship, against democratic India. Who helped and supported India? The communists, the Soviet Union. So that's why the Indians don't forget that one. Remember? Yeah, and Jai Shankar said it straight to a Weasel reporter's face while he was, I think, next to, was it Blinken? Where he said, what are you talking about? No, it was not Blinken. It was an interview with that Austrian weasel. I made a video. It was very, very popular. With a weasel Austrian, very weasel Austrian interviewer in his show. That weasel interviewer interviewed Putin a while ago. He was such a nasty guy, as Trump would say. Not because he would ask hard questions. He was interrupting. He was rude, very rude. He would not do that with other politicians. But Jai Shankar smacked that guy many times. He said, what are you talking about? You talk about us? We do whatever we want, actually, he said, Jai Shankar. By the time you guys were arming a dictatorship in military dictatorship, put it in Pakistan, with arms and weapons, we're supporting that. The Soviets were helping us, democracy. Where were you then? And now you want us to forget about them and just take you? And the other guy was like, jawohl, meine. Anyway, let's go back. Like, remember that, what was that, stranglehold, whatever that. Anyway, right. So, if these guys get together and blood brothers, like Iron Maiden's song, we're like blood brothers, then bad. And if Russia doesn't collapse, worse. And then other countries join BRICS and so on, like Saudi Arabia, Iran, and many others that are knocking at BRICS door, which is not made out of bricks, but anyway, still, not, I mean, it's good because when you have these kind of situations, you can have, diversity. But on the other hand, these guys here will use that as an pretext to infringe our right and limit our rights. Or you can say that because they're listening. Remember when it was the Soviets? The same thing. Oh, we don't do that. Maybe the Soviets are everywhere. The Red Scare and so on, which was true, was there, but the ones that we're going to be is going to be you and I. And I don't like it. I don't know about you. I don't like to be Anyway. All right, my friends. I hope these guys get to an understanding, all of us. But we can't. You know why we can't? We can't like that because we are countries, tribes made out of humans. And humans want things that they should not have. But with power, they will take it. And when they take it, the other guy is going to react and they say, hey, why are you so angry? Well, you don't want peace after I took what you had. So it's always going to be like that. Unless you have people that realize somehow that have the same power and I cannot you up, then I will not attack you because you won't get a bloody nose. But then this guy has somehow to be, kept in check. He doesn't attack me to get it because he knows he can get it. How can you form this, checks and balance? I don't know. We have to, because by oh, we all friends, that's a childish, infantile view. Lenin, okay, imagine all the people. I have a problem with that, big communist. I don't like it. Communist, but he had millions and he was with his Yoko. Oh my God. Just watch some videos with a Yoko. Should I dare singing? Oh my God, I can show you, but you're gonna leave this. Oh, what the hell, click. All right, my friend. So we'll see. A better world. It has to be. Weapons must keep us at bay. Not no weapons. Weapons will keep us at bay to stay away from each other's throat. When you know that if you attack, you might get kicked in the face, and the other way around. Some people might try, but if you have a certain kind of process that if someone attacks another countries. We tried with United Nations, but you see, you have interest. When you have interest, I'm closing my eyes over there. Are you ready, man? Did you? Come on, hurry up. I can't, oh my God, I can't hear it. When you have that, or when you promote certain things for your own economic interest and so on, that's the way we are. And if we're not like that, then we're not human, and we're definitely not gods. Okay, just put it to rest. More like infantile little weasels. Once we get power, then nobody has power, just me, so I'm the boss. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.